I finally saw the new Avatar, Fire and Ash, and I gotta say, I liked it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, I don't know why. Maybe I let all that Avatar has no cultural impact talk kinda get into my head a little bit.
You cannot live like this, baby. In hate.
I can't remember what happens in the last movie, so it couldn't have been that good, but I was pleasantly surprised.
This world goes much deeper than you imagine.
I wouldn't say that there's much technological improvement between this movie and the last movie. They shot The Way of Water and Fire and Ash at the same time, so you kind of get basically the same movie. Although, I don't know, I gotta go back and watch Way of Water again. The water in this looked amazing. There's scenes where the alien whales are coming out of the water and the water's pouring down, and God, that looks awesome. But I have to think they shot this movie at the same time as Way of Water. That took a very long time to make. That means if there will be an Avatar 4 and 5, that's probably going to be the last thing James Cameron ever does. And I feel like he wants out. Lately, he's been talking in interviews like he wants out. If I don't make an Avatar 4, I'm just going to hold a press conference and tell people what the plans are. Now, I know he's probably joking or trolling people. That's what James Cameron always does. But still, I think it'd be funny. The thing about Fire and Ash is you do know what you're gonna get going in, which is more of the Sully clan getting kidnapped,
The children.
and more of the eye candy. You know what you're gonna get going in, but I feel like there's some surprises this time. There's a better script this time. There's a bit more emotional weight that we can connect to in this film than in the previous ones. A little more tied to humanity, a lot more interaction with humans in it, actually, which I felt was sorely missing from the last movie. There was a lot more of that in the first Avatar, I felt. But this one had a lot more human interaction, and I feel like that needed it for some more of the emotional weight. A lot of scenes went on a little too long because they were showing off their technology, but at the same time, I guess it provides visual scale? I don't know. I'm not gonna talk like Avatar is this great, grand, amazing thing, but it's unique. There's nothing else like it in the theater. I can't think of anything else that's really been an event-type movie like this that's just been consistently awesome every time it comes out. Like, it's always a marvel to look at. And it's better than Marvel movies. Like, everybody always says, man, CG sucks these days. I'm tired of bad CGI. What's going on? It was better 20 years ago. Bro, the good CGI is an Avatar. You gotta see it.
I see you.
Damn right you do.
You gotta stop listening to people that say it's just a glorified screensaver, because there's really a lot more going on there. And you know what? Within 3 hours, you'll probably get it. So if you don't want to watch the older ones first, you probably don't have to. This one feels like a culmination of ideas from all the other ones. I feel like the first Avatar, they were so focused on the technology and visually and what they were going to do and how it was going to look, and they didn't really focus on the character building. But between the little character building in the first one and the big amount of character building in the second one, everything finally pays off in this one. Everything about it feels like Avatar, and sometimes to its detriment. And yet, I never felt bored, and I actually felt invested with the characters. Jake Sully's kid was awesome in this. He sold me on his character. I didn't really like him very much in the second one, but you know what? I thought he was great in this. And the story between Spider and Jake and, God, what the hell are these things' names? Natiri? Zoe Saldana?
You cannot live like this, baby. In hate.
I'm in this place where I have nothing.
I felt like that really rang true emotionally, and I don't want to spoil any of what happens, but man, was that good. And don't get me started on the Fire Lady, man. The Fire Lady was awesome. Coolest new character they've introduced in a long time. You know what you're gonna get with her, but man, do they nail it. Yeah, there's tropes galore in Avatar, but they nail all of it. It's like James Cameron's taking what he knows works from everything he's made before and just continuing to make that. I don't think we're gonna get an Avatar 4 and 5. I would love to see it, but I think James Cameron's done with it, man. He's been working on this for so long. I really feel like he should move on and do something else. Maybe something small again. That would be really cool to see what kind of thing he could do that's small. He's done literally everything. This one here, for some reason, I let it get in my head that it's not gonna be as good. I shouldn't have listened to the doubters. Most of them probably haven't seen it yet, honestly. And you know what? If you saw it and you didn't like it, that's totally cool. I feel ya. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. No one's gonna agree on everything. But my thought is, man, what a technical marvel. It's the only thing I'll actually pay to see in 3D. Usually I try and avoid 3D otherwise. The 3D makes a difference. High frame rate sucks. I don't like the high frame rate. You can fuck right off with the high frame rate. It's not even an action scene, and all of a sudden you get like a high frame rate reaction shot. And it's like, what are we doing? It's just weird. I kind of want to know what happens next. Even though I don't think we're gonna get a next, I think that might be it. But if this is the last Avatar we get, I really suggest going to see it in the theater. Even if you think, it might not be that good, there won't be anything else like it for a very long time. We'll be back to the same old Marvel Disney crap. James Cameron is one of the last great filmmakers that hasn't diluted his work yet, and I think that means something. Yeah, it's a bit of an amusement park ride, but the story is good. The characters are good. The acting is great. Tired of bad CGI in movies? This is literally the good CGI of movies. This is the only time you're gonna get to see something like this until they re-release it. Nothing on the horizon is even coming close. I feel like if you're a doubter, it's gonna prove you wrong. And if I'm wrong, well, you just let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.